If you're thinking about buying a digital torque wrench, stop for a second, because choosing the wrong one means either overpaying for features you will never use or ending up with something that cannot handle the jobs you actually need. And trust me, there is a huge difference between these tools, even when they look almost identical. I have broken down 7 of the best digital torque wrenches on the market right now, organized by what they actually do best. Wheels and suspension, covered. Engine work and spark plugs, got it. Precision stuff for motorcycles and bikes, that too. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which one belongs in your garage. All the links are down in the description. Let's get into it. We are starting with the heavy hitters. These are your half-inch drive wrenches built for wheels, suspension, and anything that needs serious muscle. The Milwaukee M12 Fuel with one key is honestly something else. This is a half-inch drive with a range of 12.5 to 150 foot-pounds, which covers most car and light truck lug nuts, suspension bolts, and brake work without breaking a sweat. But here is what makes it special. This thing has a brushless motor that spins your fastener down to snug, then locks, so you finish the job by hand with total precision. You get triple feedback too. The screen shows your progress. The LED ring changes color as you get close, there is a beep that speeds up, and the handle actually vibrates when you hit your target. Picture yourself under a truck torquing a control arm bolt where you cannot see anything. That vibration in your hand tells you exactly when to stop. No guessing. The One Key app logs every single reading too, which is gold if you run a shop and need documentation. Now, this one is built for pros who torque hundreds of fasteners weekly, so if you only change your tires twice a year, the investment might be more than you need. But for speed and efficiency in a professional environment, nothing touches it. Okay, but what if you need something that handles even heavier jobs? The Gear Wrench 85077 is the workhorse of this entire list. This half-inch drive covers 25 to 250 foot-pounds. That is massive. We are talking lug nuts, axle bolts, crank pulley bolts, heavy suspension components, and even truck wheels that would max out the Milwaukee. The 72 tooth ratchet head gives you a tight 5-degree swing arc so you can work in cramped spaces where other wrenches would need more room to move. And you know what I think is the best part? It vibrates when you hit your target. You are reaching behind an engine block to torque a bell housing bolt. You cannot see the screen, but that buzz in your hand confirms you are done. One small thing to keep in mind, the plastic battery cap has fine threads, so just be gentle when you swap batteries. If I could only pick one half-inch wrench for everything from sedans to diesel trucks, this would be sitting in my toolbox. That 250 foot-pound ceiling is the kingmaker here. The AC Delco ARM 601-4 is where digital torque becomes accessible for everyone. This half-inch drive ranges from 14.8 to 147.5 foot-pounds, which handles wheels, brakes, and suspension work on standard passenger vehicles just fine. You get a clear LCD screen and buzzer alerts when you hit your number. You lose the vibration feedback of the gear wrench, so you need to watch the screen or listen for the beep, but the accuracy is right there with the expensive stuff. Think of it as the reliable daily driver of torque wrenches, does exactly what it promises without the frills. The one habit you will want to build is removing the batteries when you store it for a while. The compartment can get cranky with corrosion if batteries sit inside for months, but that takes 30 seconds to avoid. For weekend mechanics who need accurate torque on wheels and brakes without the premium price, this delivers real value. And now, here is where things get interesting. Let us talk about the Engine Masters. These are 3/8-inch drive wrenches built for precision work under the hood, smaller fasteners, tighter spaces, lower torque specs. The DeWalt 3/8-inch DWMT 17061 brings serious brand credibility to this category. This 3/8-inch drive covers 20 to 100 foot-pounds, which is the perfect range for spark plugs, intake manifolds, water pumps, and brake caliper bolts. What I really appreciate about this one is the large backlit LED screen. When you are reaching into a dark engine bay or working under the car, that screen stays readable when others would wash out or disappear. DeWalt built this thing tough too. The rubber bumper head protects against drops and dings, and the bi-material handle feels comfortable even on longer jobs. You can switch between foot-pounds, inch-pounds, and newton-meters with a button press, which is handy if you work on different vehicles with different spec formats. It comes with a storage case and batteries included, so you are ready to go right out of the box. For anyone who wants a trusted name with solid warranty backing and a tool that covers 90% of underhood work, this DeWalt delivers exactly that. The Gear Wrench 85076 might honestly be the wrench you reach for most often if you work on cars regularly. This 3/8" drive covers 10 to 100 foot-pounds, which hits the same sweet spot as the DeWalt but starts a bit lower for those really delicate fasteners. That vibration alert shines brighter here than on any other tool in this category. Imagine torquing exhaust manifold studs on a V8, your arm threaded through hoses and wires, face nowhere near the wrench. You feel that vibration and know instantly you are done. The flex head lets you angle around obstructions while keeping the socket engaged, which saves so much frustration in tight spaces. Compared to the DeWalt, you get that haptic feedback but trade away some of the screen visibility in low light. For anyone building a serious home garage setup, this 3/8 pairs perfectly with the 1/2" 85077 to cover basically every automotive torque spec you will ever need. The AC Delco ARM601-3 fills a specific spot at the lower torquey end. This 3/8" drive ranges from 3.7 to 37 foot-pounds only. That ceiling is important to understand. It handles spark plugs beautifully and works great for smaller fasteners on motorcycles, bicycles, and lawn equipment. But it cannot reach the specs for brake caliper brackets or most suspension work. Perfect if you already have a 1/2" wrench for wheels and just need something affordable for lighter precision tasks like valve cover bolts or carburetor work. Same deal as its bigger sibling, store it without batteries and you will avoid any corrosion drama. Finally, in the budget high torque category, the U-Harbor 1/2" digital torquey wrench offers impressive specs for the money. This 1/2" drive stretches from 3.8 to 250.8 foot-pounds with claimed plus or minus 1% accuracy, and you get vibration, buzzer, and LED alerts. On paper, it competes directly with the Gear Wrench 85077 at a friendlier price point. The carbon fiber pattern looks sharp even though it is cosmetic rather than structural. For buyers willing to trade brand recognition and established warranty networks for upfront savings, this checks a lot of boxes. Alright, let us make this simple. For wheels, suspension, and heavy fasteners, the 1/2" Gear Wrench 85077 gives you the widest range at 250 foot-pounds. If you are a pro torquing high volumes daily, the 1/2" Milwaukee M12 Fuel offers unmatched speed, plus data logging up to 150 foot-pounds. Want solid accuracy for occasional wheel work without spending big? The 1/2" AC Delco ARM 601-4 handles up to 147 foot-pounds and gets the job done. For engine work and underhood precision, you have two great options. The 3/8" DeWalt covers 20 to 100 foot-pounds with that bright backlit screen and trusted warranty. The 3/8" Gear Wrench 85076 gives you 10 to 100 foot-pounds with vibration feedback and a flex head. Lower budget, smaller jobs under 37 foot-pounds? The 3/8 AC Delco. And if you want budget-friendly high torque, the 1/2" U-Harbor reaches 250 foot-pounds for less. All the links are waiting in the description. Let me know in the comments which one fits your garage. See you in the next one.